Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back. Or if you are new to the channel, welcome in. My name is Cade, and today I am back with another pick a card reading. And today is actually going to be a love reading. And I know I have not done a love reading in quite some time. So yeah, that's why I'm doing one today, because it's been a hot minute. So we're going to be keeping this love reading very open. We're going to be keeping it very general so that a lot of people can watch this and a lot of people can get messages and resonate with this reading. So that's why we're leaving the question very open. What is next in love? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cater this reading towards single people, people in relationships, and possibly if you are currently like talking to someone and maybe wondering what that person's intentions are or what that is going to turn into, that also may be coming through in today's reading. Also keep in mind though, guys, this is a general reading, so the messages are not going to resonate for everybody, but yeah, just kind of take the message how it resonates with you, leave the rest behind, you know the drill with that. Before we get started, I do want to mention that my Instagram is going to be linked down below. It is at Cade Conrad, and my TikTok is going to be linked down below. That is also at Cade Conrad, and if you guys would like to check out my spiritual shop, that is going to be linked down below as well. Make sure to check out the description box. So what is next in love? Go ahead and think about that question. Tune into Tune into the energy of that question. What is next in love, spirit? And we'll dive into what we have in front of me right now. So pile 1 is right here, this card right here. And I am going to be putting crystals on each of the piles after I state which pile is which. Okay, so this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. I'm going to go ahead and place crystals on each of the piles. So we have this peach moonstone, which is going to be going to pile 4. And we have the fire quartz, which is going to be pile number 2 or 3, spirit. Pile number, we'll go with 2. The black moonstone, which is going to be pile number 1. And we have the amethyst palm stone, which is going to be pile 3. So I'm actually going to give you a little close-up of each of these crystals. So pile 1 is going to be the black moonstone. See if that resonates with you. Pile 2 is going to be the fire quartz palm stone. You can see like the little red pinkish color in there. Beautiful. Pile 3 is going to be the amethyst palm stone. And pile 4 is going to be the peach moonstone, which I love this crystal so much. And all of these crystals are available on my spiritual shop if that is something you are interested in. So go ahead and take as much time as you need to pick your pile. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into pile 1, which is the black moonstone, and I will see the rest of you beautiful souls at your pile. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 1, or if you chose the black moonstone. Welcome in, guys. This is going to be your reading on what is next in your love life. So I'm going to leave this very open to like whether you're single, talking to someone right now, or in a relationship. I'm going to leave it very open to spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and call on spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of high vibrational energy to please join us in today's reading. And we are going to get started with tuning into your first card. Also remember, guys, this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. Okay, guys, first and foremost, we start off your reading with the blessed card. So maybe you guys are feeling pretty good right now. Maybe you're feeling blessed. Maybe you're feeling this sense of accomplishment, this sense of achievement. This could also just suggest to be prepared for blessings, okay? And it would also suggest that whatever you're currently working on, whatever direction you're currently going in, you are going to be blessed. You're going to be spiritually blessed. You're going to be materially blessed. I feel like overall, I think you guys have a pretty good sense of where you're going. I feel like you guys have a pretty good sense of maybe your self-worth. I feel like you're getting to know yourself on a deeper, intimate level. And honestly, I feel like you guys are just curious to see, like, is there anyone about to show up in my love life? So we will obviously dive deeper into that with tarot. To be honest, the main energy that I'm getting from this pile, you guys kind of do feel single. Some of you could be in relationships, I guess. The main energy that I'm getting is that a lot of you are single. You're focusing on yourself right now. You're focusing on your own career, your life purpose, and you're kind of wondering, is anyone ever going to join me in this process? I keep hearing 4,000 miles away, 4,000 miles away. So I don't know if you're 4,000 miles away from a person that you want to be with. I don't know what I'm hearing, 4,000 miles away. So we have the Blessed card. We're going to put that over there. And we are going to start with tarot. So Spirit, please let us know what is next for pile 1. What is next for pile 1's love life? What is next for pile 1? What is next for pile 1's love life? Spirit, please and thank you. What is next in love? So we had the World. So again, I feel like you are maybe feeling this sense of achievement or this sense of accomplishment or this, I feel like you're closing out on a cycle. You're ready to begin a new cycle. I feel like you guys are about to move in a new direction in your life. And, a lot of you are doing this alone is kind of what I'm getting. You have achieved something or you finished out something and you've achieved it all on your own and you're about to move in this other direction and you're kind of wondering, is anyone coming along with me? Is anyone going to be joining me? For those of you that are talking to someone, the World card could suggest a physical distance between the two of you. I did hear 4,000 miles, so that could resonate for some of you. I feel like let's see what else we have coming through for pile number 1. What is next in love? We have 2 cards that flew out. We have the 5 of Cups reverse. Okay. I feel like you guys are, and we also have the 2 of Wands reverse. Okay. So what I can see is you are currently closing out on a cycle in your life. Whatever this may be, there is some sort of a ending, closing out kind of energy coming up. We had the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like you guys have done a really good job at healing. I feel like you guys have done a really good job at kind of getting over your past hurt. But with the 2 of Wands reverse, it would suggest that you're not quite ready to make the next step. This would suggest you're not quite ready to make the next move towards something in your life. I do feel like with the World card, Spirit is saying to enjoy whatever you have already accomplished. They're saying to enjoy what you have already achieved and, enjoy what you've already done and try to focus less on what's next. And I kind of feel like that's what you guys are doing. I kind of feel like your love life is a little bit confusing. For some of you, I don't feel like there is anyone who is currently in your life right now or in your love life. I don't know if you're talking to anyone, which is why with the 2 of Wands in the reverse, it's just this feeling of like, what's next for me? And I think that's completely okay to be in that energy. I feel like with the 5 of Cups in the reverse, there could have been some people in your past that really hurt you, really kind of broke your heart, and you've kind of just been working on yourself, working on dealing with the pain that other people have caused you, and I think you've done a really good job at it here with the World card, and I think you guys really need to give yourself a pat on the back, because Spirit is saying that you have reached this sense of achievement in your life, okay? You are truly blessed, so appreciate the blessings that are already in your life is what Spirit is saying. We had the 5 of Swords, okay? And we also have the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, okay, so I want to say there was someone coming up here who disappointed you. I think you thought there was going to be a future with this person. I feel like you imagined a future with this person. Maybe you imagined having kids with this person, or you imagined something very long term, but something happened that kind of split the two of you up. And that could be this ending here. You're ending a cycle with a person. This person, it could have been very repetitive, where you talked to them, they disappointed you, you walked away, you talked to them again, and they kind of did the same thing. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on. I think you imagined, a future with this person, or you imagined that you two were possibly going to commit to one another. But I can see here with the Five of Swords, there was some sort of conflict that the two of you faced together. And so right now, you're probably in this state where you have just separated yourself from whatever this challenging situation is, and you're kind of just a little bit stuck when it comes to love, a little bit in the energy of not knowing what's next or not knowing what to do, because you probably just stopped talking to another person. And so, you've just ended this other cycle, and you're not sure where the new cycle is going to start when it comes to your love life. So let's see, we're gonna go ahead and clarify these cards for you, pile number one. So what is the World card here? What is the World card stating? We have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are still holding on to something from your past. I still feel like some of you are still dealing with the pain that this person caused you. I feel like some of you are still dealing with whatever heartbreak this person caused you, or whatever damage this situation did to your heart. And I feel like you're having a little bit of trouble letting it go, because I do feel like you had a lot of hope in this connection, or you had a lot of hope in this person, or what the two of you were going to become. And it was like a failed vision is kind of what I'm getting. You had a vision of what you and this person were going to accomplish together. You had a vision of what you and this person were going to be together with this Two of Wands. I think you really did see a future with this person, and it kind of fell through. And I think it's just taking you some time to move forward, and it's taking you some time to open, your heart back up, because you opened up to this person so much. And I think some of you really thought like, maybe this is the one, or this is going to be my forever person, or at least I'm going to commit to this person for quite some time. And I feel like they did something to disappoint you. Okay, there was some sort of change, there was a change in behavior, or this person caused some sort of conflict between the two of you, which kind of sent things in the wrong direction. Pile one. What is this Five of Cups, Spirit? What is next in love for pile one? What is this Five of Cups? What is the Five of Cups? What is the Five of Cups? One card, please, Spirit. What is the Five of Cups? What is the Five of Cups? We have the Three of Swords reversed. So you guys are really working on healing right now, because I kind of see in terms of your love life, there was a heartbreak. I feel like some of you, there was a sudden change. Again, I think you really visualized a future, or you thought this person was going to be different. This Five of Cups and Three of Swords would suggest that someone hurt you, okay? And you were not expecting it from this person, but it happened. And I think you just need to take the time to feel whatever you need to feel, and you need to take the time to heal. With this World card, I feel like this would suggest that you've been with this person or talking to this person for quite some time, okay? It could have been a couple months, for some of you a couple of years. It's the end of a pretty big cycle in your life, okay? And there's a lot of lessons that come with this cycle ending, okay? I think this person taught you a lot about what you wanted in a relationship. I feel like this person taught you a lot about what you didn't want in a relationship, and they really showed you how you deserve to be loved, okay? You realize I don't deserve to be treated badly, okay? With the Five of Swords, I feel like this is just a harsh energy. I feel like someone walked away and somebody was hurt very badly. And with the Four of Pentacles, this is that feeling of I need to heal first before I open back up my heart, okay, to what's next. And I think with the Two of Wands, you do have a very kind of restricted energy when it comes to love, a very closed off energy when it comes to love, because I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles, some of you are maybe still holding on to this person just a little bit, and some of you maybe are not quite ready to let go of this person, and some of you are maybe not quite ready to let go of this connection. Okay, let's take a look. What is the Two of Wands, Spirit? What is the Two of Wands? We have the Emperor reverse. You're feeling challenged right now is what my guides just told me. You're feeling very challenged when it comes to love. You're feeling out of control, okay? Because I feel like you guys are the type of person who you like to visualize your future. You like to visualize what is next for you. And I think that's what you were doing with this person. I think you had a lot of plans for the future with the Ten of Pentacles. And these plans involved whoever this person was that broke your heart, or whoever this person was that disappointed you. And you're kind of having to rewrite your plans. You're kind of having to put a pause to your life just a little bit, because you're having to shift everything. You're having to change your plans. You're kind of having to rewrite the script of your life is what Spirit is saying. Not your entire life, but maybe the next couple of years that you had planned out, or the next couple of months that you have planned out for yourself. You're having to rewrite that, okay? Because you had a plan, you felt in control, and which makes me think that this person did something very suddenly, or this person did something that was very surprising to you, which kind of immediately made you feel out of control. And so honestly, you're kind of just trying to readjust is what Spirit is saying. You're trying to readjust. And I think you'll get there. It just is going to take time, Spirit is saying. Okay, these two cards came out together, Spirit. So what is the Five of Swords combination with the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. It's kind of almost like an opportunity fell through. The opportunity was there. There was a chance for the two of you to have a new beginning, but it didn't work out, is kind of what Spirit is saying. It had so much potential to turn into the Ten of Pentacles. But it kind of caved in, especially with the Five of Swords. It just ended up not working out. And I think you guys are still facing a lot of trouble when it comes to this situation. I feel like you guys are still facing a lot of grief or a lot of pain when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this person. I don't feel like you guys are quite ready to move on just yet. I'm hearing the song Wildest Dreams. Out here in plain sight, tangled up with you all night. I feel like Wildest Dreams really represents the imagination that you had with what your life is going to be like with this person. And then suddenly with the snap of the finger, that person is no longer in your life. And so you have to reevaluate the vision for your future. You have to reevaluate the vision for your life, because that opportunity that once was there is no longer there. So let's take a look. We're going to dive into some romance oracle cards. So Spirit, please tune me a little bit deeper into pile one. What is going on with their love life? What is next for them? What is next for pile one and pile one's love life? What is next for them? What is next for them? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is next for pile one and their love life? What is next for them? What is next for pile one? Let's take a look. We have passion, came out in the reverse. We also have getting to know each other in the reverse. And we also have honeymoon. I honestly want to say for some of you, and we have wedding in the reverse. It's interesting. Some of you, this could be a divorce. We have free yourself at the bottom of the deck, which would suggest some sort of cycle that you and another person were going through. I feel like whoever this person is, you guys were incredibly attracted to one another. I think you had a lot of chemistry. I think you had a lot of passion, but it wasn't very deep rooted. The passion card to me is something that lasts for a little bit. It's good, it's going great, the honeymoon stage, but it doesn't last long term. With that Ten of Pentacles reverse, it's not something that's going to last forever. It's not someone that you end up marrying. It's not someone that you end up committing to. It's someone that you learn a lesson with, the cycle ends, and you move forward. I feel like right now with getting to know each other in the reverse, I'm not sure if you guys are quite ready yet to bring another person into your life. I feel like you guys are still reminiscing on kind of what you and this other person used to have, or what you and this other person used to be. I feel like with the honeymoon card, I feel like you had so many good times with this person, And Spirit is not discrediting that. I think they want you to remember the good times that the two of you shared, but I don't feel like it was meant to be something long term. And I think that's what you guys need to like kind of recognize with this person, is they weren't going to be beneficial for you in the long term. And I think you guys know that, and I think you guys are realizing that. Spirit guides, what is next in love for pile 1? What is next in love for pile number 1? What is next in love for pile 1? Spirit guides, what is next in love for pile 1? What is next in love for pile 1? Okay, we have 2 cards here. So we have the worry card. I'm learning that worry does not change the outcome. You know, maybe you guys have just been very worried lately. Maybe worried like, am I ever going to find someone? Am I ever going to find love? You know, I really thought this person was the one and they disappointed me. And Spirit is just saying like, yes, you're going to get through this. Yes, you're going to feel better again. And yes, you will open up your heart again eventually. We have Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I think you guys went separate ways. I think you and this other person parted ways. And it's just understanding that the path that you two are taking, it just wasn't meant to be with each other. Okay, you were meant to split paths, and it just wasn't meant, okay, in the way that maybe some of you thought it was meant to be. You were meant to split from this person. I think they were meant to come in your life to teach you something, to teach you a lesson. But I think you guys were meant to go your separate ways, okay? Is kind of what I'm picking up on. So that's the main energy that I'm picking up on for you in your reading pile number 1. So when it comes to love, I do feel a slower energy. I do feel like you're kind of trying to recuperate your energy. You're trying to kind of heal yourself. Because a big cycle just ended for you, and some of you are still struggling to let that go, so I would take as much time as you need. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile 2, so let me know, guys, if this reading resonated with you. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 2, or if you chose the Fire Quartz Palm Stone, this crystal right here, welcome in. So I'm going to set that right up here so it doesn't get in the way of the reading. So we're going to be seeing what is next in love. Now, you could be single, in a relationship, or talking to someone. We're just going to see the energy that comes through. You guys know me. We're just going to listen and trust Spirit. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. It is general, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. We're going to start with your first card, and then we're going to jump into tarot and other oracle messages. So we start with the card A Leg Up, number 34. Okay, so A Leg Up. So this is a card of needing some sort of support right now. This is a card of you needing to be the one that is supported. I think you guys oftentimes support others, you listen to others, but this is a card where the roles kind of reverse, and they're saying you need support. You need someone to listen to you right now. You need someone to listen to the way that you feel, and you need someone to help you out a little bit. Now, with A Leg Up, this can also talk about needing to say how you feel. So I feel like if you've been holding back from telling someone how you truly feel, this is that sign to go do it. They can't read your mind. You only live once. So go tell that person how you feel. Because I do see for a lot of you, there are people in your life that do want to support you, but at the same time, they can't read your mind. So it's also needing to tell people that you need support, or needing to communicate that in some way, shape, or form to others around you. And this could be in relationships. If you're currently already are in a relationship, I feel like communication just needs to be a little bit better. I feel like the two of you maybe have been together for so long, and you need to tell each other how you feel. You need to have those regular conversations about how you feel. Whether you've been married for a really long time, in a commitment for a really long time, people cannot read your mind. Communication needs to be better in whatever connection you're currently in. If you're single, this could just talk about a very supportive person coming into your life, a very protective energy coming into your life, someone who is going to want to nurture and care for you, the kind of person who is going to, bring you food in bed, take care of you when you're sick. I'm also hearing unapologetically speaking. So some of you need to literally speak up for yourself in your relationships. So we're going to put that card over there, and we're going to dive deeper into this message with tarot. I'm using the Deadweight Tarot again because I'm absolutely just feeling this deck for some reason. So we're going to get what is next in love for pile number 2, Spirit, please and thank you. What is next in love for pile number 2? What is next in love for pile number 2? What is next in love? We have the Page of Pentacles. What is next in love for pile number 2? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. This seems to be about work, but we'll keep going. What is next in love for pile number 2? We have the Queen of Cups. Your needs need to be taken care of, is what I just heard. Some of you feel like you're not being taken care of, is kind of what I'm getting. Some of you are actually like about to start a new business endeavor, or some of you are about to start a business with maybe your significant other. Also though, some of you are just very focused on your craft right now. Some of you are just very focused on work. You're very focused on business. You're very focused on finances. You're very focused on money. I just feel like you're doing something right now that is taking up your time, and it doesn't seem to be love. Like, I don't feel like this 8 of Pentacles is investment in love. It feels like it's something very personal to you. It feels like it's something like a business or some sort of career. It could also be some sort of creative project. But with the Queen of Cups, it's also this feeling of like you still have a heart, you still have feelings, and those feelings still need to be taken care of. But at the same time, I feel like this Queen of Cups is saying you need to work on communicating that. I think you have the feelings are obviously there, but it does seem to me like your energy is oftentimes preoccupied doing other things, and you need to kind of put some focus on your feelings and put some more attention to your heart space and the way that you feel. And maybe you need to ask yourself more often, how am I feeling today? And needing to tell that to other people. So, if you're talking to someone right now and you feel like they're not supporting you in the way that you need to be supported, let them know, is what this message is saying. Because again, people can't read your mind. It kind of goes back to this first card that we got. I think as well, you may have like a significant other coming in to help you work, or coming in to help you on some sort of a project or creative endeavor. This could talk about your future relationship where the two of you are actually going to be at the same place of work, or you're actually going to be working together. And I think this could also suggest that you are with another person right now, or you are going to be with another person in the future, where both of you are very career oriented. Both of you focus a lot on, your life path, what you're supposed to be doing in terms of your own career. This could talk about both of you being very focused on schoolwork, and needing to put more time and attention on the relationship. It kind of feels like you guys are either, so take it how it resonates, guys. I'm trying to say this in a bunch of different ways. If you are currently in a relationship, you need to focus more on the relationship. You need to put more time into the relationship, and you need to put more time and attention on how both of you feel. And if you're not in a relationship, this is talking about a future connection where you need to focus more on the relationship instead of your careers, okay? The career is always going to be there, but I think oftentimes we forget that even when we've been with someone for a long time, they still need to be nurtured. They still, the relationship in general still needs to be focused on and paid attention to. Because oftentimes I kind of feel like that's how relationships end up falling apart, is because one person feels like they're not being heard, okay? So let's get one more card, Spirit, please, and thank you. What is next in love? We have the King of Swords. Is that upright or reverse? Okay, we have it upright. King of Swords. Again, there's that. Why am I wanting to flip it reverse? We're going to do it just kind of like this. So again, King of Swords is all about communication. It's all about saying what needs to be said. Now, this could be a significant person coming into your love life, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone whose communication skills are not that great. And this is honestly just saying with the King of Swords, like communication needs to overall be better. So we're going to clarify each of these cards. And I feel like you guys could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or the energies could be reversed. So what is this Page of Pentacles, Spirit? What is next in love? We have the Eight of Cups upright. Is that upright or reversed? We have Eight of Cups upright. What is the Eight of Pentacles? The Chariot. Okay. What is the Queen of Cups? What is the Queen of Cups? Spirit, what is the Queen of Cups, please? What is the Queen of Cups? What is the Queen of Cups? There we go. Thank you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords. We have the Strength card reverse. Okay. So there's a couple different messages coming through here. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So first and foremost, guys, career is really looking good for you. I think in your personal life, in terms of your career, whatever you are investing in, whatever you're investing your time and energy in, you're about to really move forward and have a lot of success in your life, a promotion. A lot is moving forward for you when it comes to career. But as I said, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. This, whatever you focus on, it detaches you from emotions. It detaches you from how you feel. It detaches you from, your relationships. And what the message here is, your relationships in general need more attention. Whether that be with a romantic partner, your family relationships, or your friendships, they need more attention. They need more time invested in them. I feel like with the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, you're always in this position where you're like, should I give more time to like myself and, my career and my personal life, or should I focus on my connections? I feel like love sometimes just really isn't that important to you guys. I feel like you're a very driven person right now. You have your eye on the prize and you are not stopping until you reach the success that you're wanting to reach, which I think is an amazing energy. But at the same time, I do feel like deep down you want a connection, but it requires your attention. It requires you to invest your energy into it. And so that's where you kind of need to have that wake up call of like, if love is something you want, you're going to have to get on dating apps. You're going to have to try to meet people. You're going to have to try to reach out to people. You're going to have to try to get closer with people. Now, with the King of Swords and the Strength card reverse, sometimes I think if you're in a relationship, both of your pride, your ego, your pride can kind of get in the way. And it's kind of like drop your pride, drop your ego, and say how you really feel. Okay? You know what I mean? Stop worrying about, are you going to hurt the other person's feelings? Because at the end of the day, communication is very important. And if you guys are currently in relationships, that is something that is kind of distancing you and another person. The Eight of Cups is a very distant energy when it comes to your heart space and when it comes to emotion. And with the Queen of Cups, it's saying you need to return to a heart space energy, or you need to check in with your heart space, or you need to check in with how you feel. Okay? Now, if love is just something that you don't want right now and you want to keep going on your own path, keep doing it. It's going to be successful. But the Chariot would suggest balance. And I think that's something that at times you guys don't have. You do need a balance between work, career, money, finances, and love. Okay? That is something that inevitably is going to be important for you. You are going to accomplish a lot, but I do think you guys are going to want someone to do that with. Now, some of you, this feels like it could be like a marriage or a committed relationship. You guys being represented by these two people right here, where there's just a lot of separation right now. And it's not bad. I don't think either of you is necessarily walking away from one another. Maybe you are. Okay, I'm going to go into a few different scenarios. I feel like though, just in general, like just turn back around, talk about your emotions, I think some of you are disconnecting from someone emotionally, but it doesn't have to be that way. Reach back out to that person. Tell them how you feel. Spark that conversation again. Maybe you think there's a, connection. Oh gosh, sorry. Maybe you think there's a connection that is over, but it's not. All it takes is you to like text that person, reach back out to that person, and I think things could move forward again. Again, you can't read each other's minds. So if you're in a separation with someone, with the Eight of Cups, if you're not talking to someone right now, reach back out. Let them know how you're doing. Ask them, hey, how are you? Just that simple conversation can spark so much more. So, don't be shy. Don't be scared. Don't go hide in the dark. Come out of the dark and actually speak. You know what I mean? Because I do feel like some of you may regret if you don't. With the Eight of Cups, some of you are actually distancing yourself from a connection or from another person because you want to focus more on yourself. With the Nine of Pentacles, you want to focus more on your passions, your desires, and you kind of feel like possibly that this other person or this relationship is leaving you a little bit stuck. So if that is your reading, if that is your message, keep going because you're going to be very successful. But I don't feel like for most of you, that's the case. It's an energy of like, I want love, I want people to care about me, but I'm not speaking up for myself. And that is your issue here, pile 2. You have to tell people how you feel, okay? They don't know unless you speak to them. So some of you need to reach out to that person. Some of you need to tell that person how you feel. Because I do feel like a long-term commitment could be made here, okay? The only thing though that I'm feeling with the page, the 8 and the 9, is, it feels like, how do I want to put this? It feels like you're already pretty established and you want to establish a connection with someone else, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be codependent. It feels like you and this person already kind of have established lives. Maybe, your person has already been married before, you've already been married before. So, codependency and things like that don't seem to be the issue here. We also have reconciliation. I was definitely picking up on that energy. Someone from your past is returning. Maybe if you're wondering about that person, maybe you need to reach back out. If you're still thinking about them, if you're still thinking about, could we still be something? Let your pride down. Let your ego down. Okay, if that's something you really want, go for it. Reach out. Let's see. Pile 2, I'm going to get one more of these Romance Oracle cards. We also have Retreat in the reverse. I think it's time to disconnect. I think you've been disconnected from somebody, okay? And it's weird because this other person's energy is showing up in your reading. And I feel like some of you are in no communication or you're in no contact, but I don't think either of you want to be. But at the same time, neither one of you is letting the other person know how you feel. And so I feel like you've been, both of you are just trying to stay focused on your own life, which is great. But if you want to be together, go get your person. You know what I mean? If you want to be together, go text them, Don't hold back. So we're going to see, we're going to get a couple more Oracle cards for you, pile 2. Let's see, what is next in love, Spirit? We have friendship. Okay, that's a beautiful energy. That really is, I feel like there's someone that maybe, you've been wanting to reach back out to because you felt like this person really understood you or you felt like this person really got you. You know what I mean? This came out in the last reading, so I'm going to hit the deck real quick. But again, with friendship coming out, I feel like this goes a lot deeper than just romantic love for some of you. This may be saying you need to spend more time with family, you need to spend more time with friends. Okay, we also have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects. You're indecisive about whether or not you should reach out to this person. That's what it is. And I'm feeling guided to get you a spread on that. So if you are not reconsidering reaching out to another person, this is not going to be for you. But I do want to just see a spread of if you told this person, you know what? This is going to be a spread on should you tell them how you feel, should you reach back out to them, that kind of energy. What would happen? What would happen if they really communicated how they felt to this significant person in their life? What would happen? Rose-colored glasses. Some of you are maybe not seeing this person for who they truly are. Some of you are maybe seeing the more positive side to this person. The High Priestess. Listen to yourself is what that card says. Listen to your own intuition. Listen to your own vibes. If there's hesitancy, if there's this inner gut feeling like, I don't know if this is right for me, don't do it. Is kind of what I'm picking up on. We also have Justice in the reverse. Karma's being played out, guys, is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like you guys shared some sort of karma with this person, but why do I want to say you got the bad end of the deal? Okay. So, you know, what I'm kind of getting for some of you, if you do reach back out, it could kind of lead to the same sort of disaster or the same sort of non-reciprocative energy where you feel like you're being treated unfairly. And this could also suggest that you need to speak up for yourself in relationships where you feel like you're not being heard or you feel like you're not being treated fairly. Nine of Cups. Some of you, this is saying you're better on your own. You're more emotionally fulfilled on your own and you don't need that other person. So interesting. But as I said, guys, this is general. So like if your intuition is really calling you to text someone, do not listen to a general reading. Like listen to your intuition above all else. You know, if your intuition is telling you something, and if you're feeling guided to do it, that is kind of what the message I'm getting here is. So pile 2, let me know if this resonated. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 3, or if you chose the Amethyst Palm Stone, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know why I just said welcome 3 times. We're gonna dive into today's reading. What is next in love? What is next in your love life? So we're gonna put this stone over here so it doesn't get in the way of the reading. We're gonna start with our first card. I'm hearing introspection, like you need to like soul search a little bit, or there's definitely some questions that you have. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing the song I Have Questions by Camila Cabello. I have questions for you. Number 1, tell me who you think you are. You got some nerve trying to tear my faith apart. Okay, I'm sorry guys, you guys know me. I love to sing. Even if I can't, I love to do it. So we have the Y card. Okay, so this would suggest you are asking questions, okay? You're asking questions about your relationship. You're possibly, you know, questioning the intentions of a person right now. Some of you are actually in relationships and you're questioning like, you know, why am I still in this relationship? Do I really love this person? Maybe. Do I really like this person? Maybe. Or is it because I don't want to be alone? You know, am I in it because, like, I think you need to figure out the reasoning behind what you're doing when it comes to your love life. If some of you are still talking to like a person and they've been kind of toxic, you need to ask, am I being guided to heal something? This is a card that would suggest you need to recognize the cycles that have been repeating in your life, and you need to ask why you're not learning the lesson. Why do I keep repeating the same cycles? For some of you, why do I keep going back to the same person? Is it because I really like them? Or is that just what I say to make myself feel better? Or is it because I'm scared to be alone? Is it because I have a fear that I'm never going to find anyone else? And I'm not saying any one of these answers is correct, but the Y card is such a card of like, you have to figure it out. You need to look in the mirror and say why. So we're gonna put this card over here. And you know, this, I'm actually realizing throughout this reading, like Spirit is also bringing through messages about family members and friends and stuff like that. So maybe you're questioning some of your friendships, like, why do I still hang out with this person? Like, do they really align with me? Do they really align with what I want to do in my life? I think you guys are questioning your life right now. You're questioning everything, and that includes relationships. You know, some of you may even be considering splitting from someone or separating from someone. So we are going to tune in to, okay, we have the Strength card that immediately fell out. So you guys could be Leo energy coming through. We also have the Five of Cups. Is that reversed or upright, please, Spirit? That is, we're going to take it upright. Okay, Strength and Five of Cups. You could be going through some sort of little emotional battle, or, you know, someone, I almost want to say someone you like, okay. I want to say there's a couple different messages that I'm getting to start. Someone may have recently disappointed you and you're kind of like, damn, like, you know what I mean? That wasn't expected. Like, how did I let that happen? Like, why didn't I see the red flag, you know, to begin with? Like, how did I let that happen? With Strength card, I feel like you guys are trying your best just to stay strong in this situation. I feel like you're trying not to get into an energy of like sadness and depression. Instead of, you know, latching on to those emotions, you're trying to ask why. Like, there's a reason that this person did this to me. There's some sort of lesson in the entire situation. I feel like you guys are trying to learn your lessons when it comes to relationships and when it comes to certain people in your life. And instead of viewing it where, oh my gosh, this person hurt me so badly, like I'm never going to be okay again, you're kind of learning like, okay, this person hurt me, but what can I do to learn from this situation? And what can I do to grow in this particular situation? So let's keep going. What is next in love for pile number 3? What is next? There could be like a shocking kind of situation where someone kind of disappoints you. Someone you thought was gonna be there for you kind of ends up not being there for you in the way you thought they were going to be. So what is next in love for pile 3, Spirit? Can we get some more energy around what is next in love? Hold on, a lot of different cards. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. So you could have some sort of communication coming in from someone. I'm getting the initial energy that you could possibly be in separation from someone, and you've kind of maybe ghosted this person, or you kind of maybe have blocked this person, blocked communication from this person, and this person is trying very hard to tell you something, or they're trying hard to kind of get back into your energy. But at the same time, the Strength card with the Five of Cups is giving me this energy of you're processing something. And I think there's a lot of different people trying to maybe communicate with you, ask if you're okay, but I think you're fine. It's more of just like, or maybe you're not fine, I don't know. But it's more of an energy of you just trying to process something is kind of what I'm getting. I'm also hearing a gold digger. I think maybe you could have been dealing with someone who was in the relationship for the wrong reasons. You thought they were in it for you, but they actually had other motives. And I feel like it's this energy of like you just kind of weren't expecting that. And you know, it is what it is. I feel like you're accepting that it is what it is, but at the same time you're trying to process it and you're trying to see like, what am I supposed to be learning from this situation? So what is next in love for pile number 3? What is next in love? Okay, we also have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. So again, very fiery energy. You guys honestly could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, it's this energy of I'm still a bad bitch, but I'm silencing myself right now. And I think you've been a little bit quiet lately, or you've kind of just been keeping to yourself. But I think what people need to know is you have not lost your strength. You have not lost your power. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. I think you're still a fiery, passionate, you know, bad bitch. And that's what you need to recognize. But you're asking some questions. And, you know, honestly, what I'm getting for some of you, you're kind of preparing a script for telling somebody, you know, off, because I think somebody may have hurt you and you need to get your say out. You need to say something to this person, or you feel like you need to speak up for yourself. But, you know, it may take some time. You know, do it when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? With the Queen of Wands in the reverse, it's also this energy of reinventing yourself, becoming a new version of yourself, learning your lessons, and seeing what you can do to grow from a situation. You're not letting a situation get you down in the dumps, but you're learning what you can do to help this situation. You're learning what you can do to learn from the situation and rise from the situation. It's very much a phoenix energy, rising from the ashes. You were down in the dumps, but you will be reborn again. And I think the Queen of Wands energy is, I'm hearing some of you are backpacking across the country. I don't know why I just heard that, but you're reinventing yourself in some way, shape, or form. There's some reinvention going on. There's some inner transformation happening with you. Pile number 3, which I think is really, really awesome. I honestly feel like this pile needs some alone time. You're figuring yourself out, but you're also asking the question of, like, maybe for some of you, why do I keep letting people like disturb my peace? Why do I keep letting people hurt me? And you know, you're trying to figure that issue out. Like, is it something from my childhood? Is it some, you know, weird belief system that I have about myself? And you're really trying to figure that out, because I don't think you guys want to repeat you know, relationships that have already happened. Like, I think cycles have been repeating in your relationships, and I feel like you're really trying to put an end to those cycles. So let's see, what is strength here for, Spirit? We have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. You're slowing down a little bit. You're slowing down. You're like, you need to slow down is what I'm getting. There's an energy with this 9 of Swords. It's like, don't be in that energy. Don't be hasty. Don't make quick decisions. You take this time to process something. What is this 5 of Cups? What is the 5 of Cups? Spirit, I'm being shown, what am I being shown? 5 of Cups, Spirit. One card, please. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Okay, we have 10 of Swords. Yeah, definitely getting that. We also have 5 of Swords bottom of the deck. Somebody hurt you, pile 3. Is kind of what I'm getting. They hurt you, but they didn't take away who you were. You still know who you are, but it still sucks. And, you know, you might be a little bit pissed at this person is kind of the energy that I'm getting with the 10 of Swords. Somebody stabbed you in the back, and I think they're begging for your forgiveness. Is kind of what I'm getting, is they are begging for you back. Some of you, this person wants you back because you're the Queen of Wands. You're this bad bitch energy, okay? Period. You're the Queen of Wands, and this person wants you back, but you know that you deserve better. And that's the shift here in perspective, is like, you know, you don't deserve to be stabbed in the back with 10 swords. Is kind of what I'm picking up on. And I think you're processing this pain. I think you're trying your best to move forward. But the good thing about you, pile 3, is you're processing it. You're feeling it. You're asking questions of why it happened, and you're learning from it, okay? This stage in your journey has been difficult, but you're not letting it get you completely down. And I think that is a super powerful energy. And I think you guys need to recognize that within yourself, is like, you are a bad bitch and you're strong and you're going to make it through whatever challenges life throws at you. So what is this Knight of Swords, Spirit? What is this Knight of Swords? What is this Knight of Swords? We have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So that's interesting. We have the fastest knight, the slowest knight. And it's, if you try to speed things up, if you try to get answers quickly, you're going to feel more stuck, okay? The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is an energy of, I'm not moving forward at all. So go at your own pace. Don't move forward too quickly. Don't force energy. Don't force conversations. Do things when you're ready, guys. 8 of Wands in the reverse tells me that your life is going to slow down for a little bit, especially your love life. It's going to slow down a little bit because there's things that you need to figure out. If you try to force conversations, if you try to force relationships to work that are not working, if you try to give these people the benefit of the doubt, you're going to become more stuck than you were in the first place. So, you know, a lot of times we don't want to be in this energy. 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. We don't want to be hurt. Who does? We don't want to be disappointed. But at the same time, you can't pretend like it didn't happen. Like, if you spilt milk in your house, you're not going to not clean it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just pretend that it's not there, because then that milk will start stinking up your house. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. If you act like this pain isn't here, it's going to start stinking up your house, or it's going to start stinking up your energy field. And at one point, it's going to have to be dealt with. So what is this Queen of Wands reverse? This is that rebirth. This is you. Okay, we have the Six of Cups reversed. This is you working on letting go of your past. Okay, this is you working on finally saying that you deserve better. Some of you maybe didn't see that you did deserve better in a relationship. You let people walk over you. You let people constantly disappoint you, say what they wanted to say to you. But you're coming into your confidence. You're coming into your power, pile 3, which is so powerful. You're recognizing your worth. You're recognizing what you deserve and how you deserve to be loved. And I think you're seeing some of these situations from your past, some of these relationships from your past, and you're recognizing that they're no longer healthy for you. And so the Six of Cups in the reverse is working on detaching from what used to be, detaching from that person that you've been on and off again with, detaching from that ex once and for all, and saying, you know what, the Ten of Swords, this time I'm going to take a hint and I'm going to end the cycle. I'm not going to go back to the same person. I'm going to finally end the cycle that I've been going through for so long. And I feel like with the Knight of Swords, I do feel like there's some important information coming your way. Someone may be sharing something about a person that may surprise or shock you. Somebody may be sharing some sort of information about what this person did, and it may kind of shock you, and it may kind of you may be taken back by it, but it's for your highest good. Okay, pile 3. So we're going to tune into the Romance Oracle cards. What is next in love for pile number 3, Spirit? What is next in love for pile number 3? What is next in love? Let's see. Now, if you are in a relationship currently, you may be considering breaking up with this person or separating from this person, is what I'm seeing. We have unrequited love in the reverse. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. You may be giving energy to someone who is not giving it back to you, okay? Someone is not treating you the way you treat them. We have stay optimistic about your love life in the reverse. I think you're just losing faith in whoever this person is, okay? Free yourself. Freeing yourself from repeated cycles. I think this is all about what we were talking about. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And emotional takeover, like this is really taken over. Like I feel like you've put so much energy into this connection or so much time in this connection, and it's just finally time to free yourself. Okay, so I'm going to get one more oracle card, or this deck right here. We're going to shuffle it for you, pile 3. I feel like this message is pretty straightforward. I feel like this message is pretty self-explanatory. We have Judgment. I think you just realize that you might need to go your separate ways with someone. We have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Some of you regret staying in a connection for so long, or you regret allowing someone to treat you a certain way. What you need to know is that it made you a better person. Like this situation helped you grow stronger. And what this situation also did is it taught you how you wanted to be loved, and it taught you how you wanted to be treated. If we're not treated badly sometimes, like we don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like when we are treated badly by someone, but then someone else comes into our life and they treat us better, we're really able to see the difference between like a bad person and a good person, and what it means to be treated bad and what it means to be treated good. So take it as that. You now know that you're not going to repeat this cycle in the future because you have learned a lesson. And that's what the human experience is always is about. It's about making mistakes, failing, learning from your failures and mistakes, and doing it better in the future. Okay, pile 3, I love you guys so much. Let me know if this resonated. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'm going to go ahead and move into pile number 4. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 4, or if you chose the Peach Moonstone Crystal, this one right here, welcome in. So we are going to be seeing what is next in love. You could be single, in a relationship, or currently talking to someone. We're going to be getting messages for all 3, most likely. We'll just see what Spirit brings through. Remember, this is a general reading, guys, so kind of take it how it resonates and kind of leave the rest behind. It's not going to resonate for everyone because it is general. So we're going to start with your first card, and then we're going... Why am I hearing TikTok on the clock? Dude, I don't know why I'm hearing the song TikTok by Kesha. Okay, so let's see. We start with Observer, which is number 49. Okay, so this card would suggest that you need to look at a situation from a higher perspective, or you almost kind of need to zoom out a little bit and take a step back from something. I feel like this card could suggest that you feel as if someone is not understanding you, or you feel like you're not being heard in a certain situation. But I'm getting almost like you share a different love language than this person does. So the way you communicate your love, the way you show your love is different than the way that the person that you may be talking to shows their love to you. So that could be where the misunderstanding is coming through. I think someone may have said, this card could suggest that someone hurt your feelings, but they're not aware that they hurt your feelings, okay? So instead of just reacting or, reacting out of anger, this card could suggest to take a moment to calm your senses and to kind of, meditate on the energy and feel what you need to do intuitively versus how you feel, how your ego is telling you to react, okay? This could also, I'm getting a little bit of an energy of you guys spying on someone, like stalking someone on social media, or someone stalking you on social media, kind of eyeballing you or spying you out. Some of you, I feel, are spying on your ex, I'm getting with this card, or wondering if you should reach out to someone. You've been like keeping tabs on this person, or you saw someone on social media that you thought was really attractive and you're wondering if you should reach out to them. Or this could kind of be vice versa, where someone's kind of watching you on social media and they're wondering if they're going to reach out to you. Okay, this is a very kind of spyish type energy I'm also getting from this card. So we are going to dive a little bit deeper into tarot for you, pile number 4. What is next in love for pile 4? What is next in love for pile number 4? What is next in love? Okay, we start with the 5 of Pentacles. Reaching out is what I just heard. Some of you may want to reach out to someone that you have not talked to or spoken to in quite some time, because I feel like you're spying on them or their energy is kind of resurfaced, and some of you may be thinking about reaching out to someone. Now, the 5 of Pentacles would suggest that you guys are kind of feeling lonely. So, I think again with the Observer, this is a card saying don't react on your ego. Like, you may be feeling lonely, but reaching out to someone from your past may not be the best idea. Decide, do I really want that person from my past, or am I reacting out of my loneliness feeling? Do I want this person back in my life just to have somebody there, or do I actually enjoy that person's energy, and do I actually, want something with that person? Just if you're reaching out to someone, this energy is just suggesting do it for the right reasons. Don't do it just because you feel alone. I'm hearing a toxic ex is what Spirit is telling me. So I feel like don't react out of your lonely feeling, okay? Is a big message coming through here. We also have these 6 of Wands. Again, there is that kind of social media energy. I think you may be spying on someone from social media, maybe wondering if you should go back to a certain person, or, that kind of energy. But I really do feel like this energy coming through for you, pile 4, is saying, if you're like in separation with someone, I'm going to go through all 3 scenarios. If you're in separation from someone, Spirit is just encouraging you to make sure that you are, reaching out to someone or talking to someone with the right intentions. Are you doing it because you like them? Are you doing it because you're lonely? For others of you, in your relationship, you're kind of letting like pride get in your way is kind of what I'm getting. You both are kind of in this energy of like, you hurt my feelings. Oh, you hurt my feelings. But I really honestly just feel like it's a miscommunication. I feel like you guys have different love languages, and you just need to learn how to speak to each other, in a way where you're both understanding how you show love is kind of what I'm getting. The 6 of Wands is a very prideful energy as well. So, you might not want to reach out to someone if they're in that kind of prideful energy or in that kind of a show-offy energy. It might not be the best idea, is what Spirit is saying. I just heard chronological order. Chronological order. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Pile 4. What is next in love? We have the World card in the reverse. Okay, you guys are kind of reminiscing, or I'm almost thinking that you guys are kind of wondering if you should try again with someone. Like, you know, maybe I should because it could succeed. Like, maybe it'll work out this time. The World card in the reverse tells me like you're still holding on to somebody, or you feel like there is unfinished business with someone, or you're feeling like you want to try again with somebody because, you know, I think both of you honestly could be getting a little bit lonely. Both of you are kind of having to experience what it's like to be alone. I think both of you may have had a little bit of a codependent energy. If this is a specific person in your life. Now, if you are single, let's see what I'm getting from my singles messages. If you are single, I feel like you guys are moving in a good direction. I think you guys are very focused on your career. I feel like you guys are very focused on success and achievement. And I think love is kind of going to flow very naturally for you. If you're single, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I know at times you can start thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm lonely. Like, you know, is this all worth it? Is all this focus on my career? Is all this focus on my work worth it? And it completely is. I think love is going to flow very naturally for you. I think first you're just working on some sort of achievement. Some of you, if you're single, or maybe even if you're not single or in a relationship, you are focused on career and you're focused on being seen by a lot of people. And Spirit is saying you should keep doing that. But at the same time, you guys could be achieving a lot in terms of your career, in terms of success. Like you're like climbing the mountain, but you want to share that. You don't want to be at the peak of the mountain alone. And maybe that's been your worry lately, is like, yes, I'm creating success for my life, or yes, I'm achieving a lot, but at the same time, I don't want to be alone. And so, you know, it may be causing you to kind of look to your past or look to someone who feels familiar. But I don't know, again, I don't know if that would be like the best idea, okay? Let's see, what is next in love for pile 4? We also have the 6 of Cups. I literally cannot make this up. Like, that is exactly what I'm getting. Like, someone could be returning from your past, or there is some sort of unfinished business with someone from your past. There could be some sort of a reconciliation. Someone may be coming back and saying, I miss you, like, I want you back. Is kind of what I'm getting. And you may kind of be in this observatory energy where you don't know what to do next. The observer is a very still energy. The observer is a very stagnant energy. So even if this person does come back in your energy, I do see a little bit of confusion on your end, because a lot of you are focused on other things right now. You're focused on your job, you're focused on career. And then I think someone may be returning from your past and you're almost opening back up a can of worms that you thought already ended. So it's interesting, kind of the energy that I'm getting here. So I almost want to say there could be someone coming back from your past that wants to try again. And I feel like some of you are kind of going to like not be completely closed off to it. And, you know, I'm not saying that that is good or bad. Like, maybe this person from your past is meant to come back in. We will keep tuning in with the tarot. Let's see, what is the 5 of Pentacles? What is this 5 of Pentacles? We have the King of Swords reverse. I feel like that could be representing a certain person in your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone that you have been like not communicating with. The King of Swords in the reverse is giving me this feeling of like you've been in separation from someone, or you haven't been communicating with someone. And you're kind of honestly maybe came to this reading wondering about that person. I feel like with the 6 of Wands, you're definitely both spying on each other on social media. What is the 6 of Wands? We have the, oh my gosh, the Page of Swords, guys. If you do not know tarot, Page of Swords is a spying energy. It's someone watching you from afar. And for most of you, this is someone from your past watching you from afar. For others of you, you have a very big following on social media, and that's where love is going to show up in your life. You're going to probably meet someone because they notice your social media, or because, you know, they see you. Because with the World card, I do feel like some of you connect with the world, meaning you have a big following. And so that may be how you meet someone, or that's maybe how someone is going to kind of notice, what am I trying to say? That may be how like your next romantic partner shows up in your life. They may show up through your social media by noticing something that you've done on social media. What is this World card? This is an unfinished business energy. Like you still feel like, I'm hearing a grappling hook. Why am I hearing a grappling hook? It's weird. The World card, Spirit. The World card. Oh my gosh, so many cards. What is the World card here for? What is the World card here for? We have the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. We have the Two of Wands reverse. Okay, so it's interesting what is going on here. We also have the Eight of Pentacles like on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like some of you are really focused on your craft. You're focused on achieving something. I think there is someone coming from your past. There is going to be this opportunity to reconcile with someone. But I feel like with the World card in the reverse and the Page of Cups, Spirit is also saying there's new opportunities. Like this person from your past is not the only one. Like I feel like with the Page of Cups, there's a lot of people that are going to feel attracted to you and want to offer you some sort of an emotional offering with the Page of Cups. Like there's a lot of different opportunities to find love. It's just kind of going to be up to you on whether you want to take this person back or not. I feel like with the Two of Wands reverse, you're not quite sure. Like this is an energy of I'm not quite sure what decision to make, which I feel like with this Observer energy, I'm going back to the first card, but this says to contemplate, this says to go within, and this says to observe how you feel. And you know, you really are going to have to ask yourself, do I still have feelings with this other person? Because with the Five of Pentacles, it's needing to ask yourself, am I upset because they're like, because I really miss them and I really miss the way they treated me, or am I upset just because I feel alone? And I feel like that's kind of the what you need to figure out in terms of your love life. Spirit, let me see what else I'm getting. I'm getting some of you, this could have been kind of recent. Is there any other information for pile 4 to dive a little bit deeper into this message? Someone hearted you is what I'm hearing. They hearted you. Like someone liked your photo or liked your picture. So we also had the Four of Pentacles reverse. And I'm going to get one more. What this pile, and okay, Six of Swords reverse. This kind of goes back to that same energy of like, you know, letting go of something from your past and needing to decide whether or not you want to do that, you know, because the Two of Wands suggests that there is opportunity for something new. There is opportunities to meet someone new, to, you know, date and see if there's other people out there that are meant for you. But the Six of Cups also suggests there's opportunity for someone that you've already been with, or there's an opportunity with someone that feels familiar to you. So it's really going to be up to you is what I'm getting. Pile number 4. I also want to say that the answer is going to come to you intuitively. The answer is going to come to you naturally. If you would just release it, if you would ask Spirit to show you a sign, I think you will gain the clarity that you're looking for, pile 4. So let's get some romance oracle. Let's get some romance oracle. I also feel like this is someone you haven't talked to in quite some time. A reconciliation. Okay. Literally the whole reading. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Let me see if I can get any singles energy as well. Okay. And so, you know, we have unrequited love on the bottom of the deck. And so there was a reason you separated from this person. They could be wanting you back. They could be seeing you thrive and they want you back. But we have trust in the reverse. There's hesitancy on your part because I think this person has, you know, made you not trust them, and so it's hard to trust them again because you've already given them your heart once. They've left you out in the cold, and so it's hard to want to do that all over again. We do have deception in the reverse, so I feel like this person is going to be revealing some sort of truth to you, or they're going to be communicating some sort of honesty towards you, but I feel like this person was a little bit sneaky the first time you dealt with them, and so it's really, do I want to open that can of worms again? Maybe you need closure, you know? But I'm also getting that song by Taylor Swift. This person's reaching out to you like, you know, and the song goes, yes, I got your letter. Yes, I'm doing better. It cut deep to know you right to the bone. And it's like, that song really states, I don't need your closure. I don't need you reaching back out to me when I already got over you. It's such a frustrating energy because I don't need you reaching back out to me, liking my photos when I'm already moving on. I'm already moving forward. I'm already trying to make money moves and be successful in my own life. But here we are, you know what I mean? And you're questioning, do I go back or not? And Spirit, can we get some, I'm going to get some advice. I'm going to get advice for you. I'm going to get a spread. I have to, because I don't want to leave you guys on this energy. I have to get you a spread on possibly what could happen with you and this person. I feel like this has been all about someone from your past, but I don't know. That's just what Spirit brought through. So we're trusting the message. I do want to let anyone know though, that is curious about new love, that is, you know, potentially open for you. It's just going to take trial and error. There's nothing super permanent here coming through. There's not like a, this is your soulmate. It feels like there could be a lot of different people that work for you. It's just a matter of who you vibe with the most. It feels like there's a lot of different people that are going to show up, that are going to show you love, and it's ultimately going to be your decision, pile 4. So what would happen if they did reconcile with this person? Spirit, could you get what would happen if they reconciled with this person? We had the Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups. Okay, this tells me there's a lot of different offers coming in when it comes to your love life. These all represent cups of love. These all represent new beginnings. These all represent, you have 7 options, some of you. Like, not literally, but you have options. And you have the 7 of Pentacles when I split the deck. And it's going to be about, what do I want to invest in? What opportunity is the shiniest? What opportunity is going to serve me the most? Observer. Observe your options right now. Don't make any quick decisions. Do the one that works best for you. I feel like when it comes to this person from your past, there's not a definitive answer here because I do feel like it's going to be different for all of you. Let's see. We have the 8 of Wands reverse as well as the 5 of Swords. So in terms of this person from your past, you know, I don't know, guys. I don't know. The 5 of Swords is an energy of like, they may hurt you again. You know what I mean? So, you know, the Ace of Cups would suggest, why not try someone new? Why not try some fresh energy? So let's get some advice for you from this Oracle deck. What does pile 4 need to know? Can we get some advice? We have loneliness. I knew it. I know that I'm never alone. You're feeling lonely right now is what it is. And that's why you're tempted to just go back to an ex or go back to someone you've already known before because it's easy. You know what I mean? To start a completely new relationship, it's like you got to do the date and the first date and get to know them and then get more comfortable with them. Like, it's a whole damn process and it's a lot of energy and a lot of shit. We have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Some of you may need to accept that that previous relationship was a failure. And this card has been showing up through every pile. Judgment is the energy that has been saying you may need to go your separate ways with someone. You may just not be meant for one another. Okay, so let me know if this resonated, pile 4. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. I enjoyed reading all of these piles. I hope it was able to give you some clarity around what's next in love. And I will see all of you beautiful souls on the next one. Bye, guys.